What up? What up? What up? We back again. You know, your boy Pure Suave, and we got Deanseed over here. Yeah.
What up, guys? What's going on?
This week we gonna talk about chapter 1060.
Yeah,
Let's
Let's get
get
into
into
it.
it. Yes.
So if you see here, they had a very dope cover that if
Oh
you
yeah,
look at
what is it?
Deanseed.
we twinning over here.
So let's get into it. And y'all notice they stopped the Germa cover. So I guess the last one was the last one.
I mean, if it is, it makes sense. Caesar escaped. Like, I don't need any more information on that.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
like that this. So you notice how this picture is they Oda had did one of these before when it was just
I forgot about this. This is actually a nice picture too.
Mhm.
Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Usopp, and Nami. It was just done, but it was the
Yeah,
same exact poses that they're in right now, like Luffy, Nami. They're
I
doing all.
do remember that. And they were on the ship, right?
Yeah, except for Usopp, and now he added the rest of the crew members. But Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Nami are all still in the same position. Usopp's not; he's in a different one. And Jinbei with the pirate hat looks real sick. Like I really like that little detail. Jinbei with Luffy pirate, like he's the newest crew member. Like I like that.
And you got Luffy's Jolly Roger already on
The
there.
last one, Usopp had the pirate hat, so I like how they gave it to.
Oh, snap. Who's that bear, though? Is that the new
I
member?
was like, hold on, what that bear doing?
I like Chopper. Chopper's always adorable.
It says we stand for liberty. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, let's get into it. Liberty and beyond.
This is where Luffy's like, nah, Sabo did not kill
Yeah.
Vivi's dad. There's no way possible Sabo would do something like that.
And y'all notice the sea
Yeah.
monsters in there, right?
Yeah, I see. I
They
yeah.
looking goofy.
They always got him looking goofy.
Like this for a million years. I'm with you there. The Revolutionary Army is against the world nobles, not the regular kings. Here's a fact. Robin was with them training, so it makes sense. War on the Celestial Dragons. Yeah, we know that. King Cobra of Alabasta assassinated by the Revolutionary Chief of Staff Sabo. The daughter of Princess Vivi, whatever.
Missing. And this part is funny. Luffy's like, "Let's go. We gotta go save her right now."
I like this part though of Zoro because he kind of shows his right handedness because he says like I've
Yes.
been saying, what is that good gonna do? The man's dead. Last we seen Vivi was on Mary Joe Wild, whatever.
Gio.
It makes sense. Like you know what I mean? Why are we going to Alabasta when she's not
And
even
then
there?
you got this boy again, creeping
Dog.
around on the ship.
No, but I also like that he's on the ship because everyone kept saying Carrot was going to be on the ship in the barrel hiding and she was going to pop out. And I'm like, thank
It
God.
makes sense it's
Not
him because the last time he was hiding, he was in a barrel too. So I think he was sneaking on the ship as well.
I mean, I still I don't know. To me, he's working for like either like I said, I think he's working for Crocodile. And
Yeah.
I think he's trying to like see like where they end off because I think the cross skill's gonna pop up and be a major player or at least a stepping stone for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why is this man always on their shit? Why is he following them? He wants
That's
to be
why I
a
think
part of the
like
crew.
No
He's
Flamingo's a
just
real
trying to if anything, he's been trying to get off of Wano for a minute anyway, so he's like, I'm just gonna go with them. Like I know I'm gonna be safe.
Yeah, they dumb.
Like, where are they going?
But yeah, I like how everybody's complaining. Zoro is like, nah, forget that.
Yeah, Zoro's the only one like, yo, chill out, everybody take a deep breath. And then you got these people like Sanji. Where are you, BB?
And I like how Luffy's calling him chicken. He's like, yeah, dog, I just took down the Kaido.
He said you more on the den. That's the den of enemies. You want to take out the Navy HQ. I like how he says damn straight. What's wrong with Zoro? It's like I like that, like the confidence.
Chicken?
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I like how Zoro's recognizing that you can't like it takes more than a Yonko crew to take down the world.
You can keep going. They still saying the same thing here, talking about
Credit and everything.
all of you, knock it off. Luffy, remember what you said about Ace that one time?
I like this was messed up.
Ace has his own adventure.
I love that face of Luffy. Like
I
And
love
he's
how
like, this
he's
asshole.
like,
He said, you trusted him to make his own way until the point where he actually needed help. So why underestimate Vivi? She can't hold her own. If the opportunity presents itself, we can pitch in then. But in the meantime, have faith and quit belly aching. You can stop us from worrying.
I like this one. Like
It's like, you're a green Kaido,
you're owning it.
crappy mouse head, and then like on the bottom, he's like, "Shut
shut
up,
up,
Forth."
Forth.
I like that. Look at them fighting in the background.
Sanji's foot on fire and everything.
This is
They're
when they
always fighting.
they're reading now Robin reading the newspaper and I guess going through like the events, the abomination of the warlords drove the elite pirates back to the sea. As a result, the Cross Guild was formed and Buggy the bombastic clown became an emperor. That is crazy still, man.
Yeah,
There
but
has
it's
to be
funny
some
that we
mix-up.
know the backstory now.
Yeah.
And Luffy's like, there has to be some mix-up.
Gotta be
Well,
a
see,
mistake.
they don't know the backstory. I mean, we know, but they don't know.
But Luffy's like, there's got to be a mix-up.
Luffy doesn't let her give us more information because
Yeah,
he's
he's
all
like,
like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't need it." And she's like,
I leave
"Okay,
it
I
to
don't want
you.
to overwhelm you with information."
Yeah.
Sabo's
So
incident.
now he's laying down on the floor.
I felt like in this incident when Zoro brought up the ace thing, he realized this, like he trusted Sabo the same, and that's why
Yeah.
he could take it easy because he really does trust Sabo and his skills. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Sabo. Let's keep it
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess now this is where we get to the interesting part where
He
Luffy talks
said,
about his
okay,
dream.
my
going.
turn. I'm gonna. The three of us swore an oath, me, him, and Ace, and I said I. And I hate how they did this. I'm like, what?
Even the Sunny has like a question. The Sunny was like, he said, "What?" Like, I like how they added that there.
And
Whatever his dream is enough. Look at Zoro. Zoro is like confused, right? So this
yeah,
is what I mean. It's hard. Like whatever his dream is, it's hard to predict.
Yeah, it's really
Jinbei,
hard because you got, like you said, Zoro's confused. You got
listen,
Brook
Jinbei saying
laughing. You got Sanji, Frankie, they're laughing at him. And then you got Chopper that's like amazed, like, whoa. Like,
and then
everybody's
Sanji talk about you need to check his head.
yeah.
at the end of my dream, that's what he wants. So whatever it is,
Come on there. No way anyone can do that. But I'll have a shot if I become king of the pirates.
Hmm.
yeah,
You? I don't even know how you could come up with this stuff. Huh? I've never mentioned this to any of you before? Nope. But it wouldn't have made much of a difference since it's impossible. That means I only told Shanks, Ace, Sabo, and I guess that's it. Oh, how did they react? They all laughed. Oh, and Shanks had some tears rolling down his face. She.
that was the most interesting one. That Shanks cried during that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe Roger had told him. Maybe all right. So hold on. Maybe Roger. Remember that incident when Shanks was crying? When Roger told him something.
Yeah.
Maybe Roger told Shanks his dream. And he said, one day, if you meet a young pirate, you know what I mean, that has this dream, give him the hat. Because we know that was Roger's hat in the beginning as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave
Yeah.
it to Shanks. So, just saying,
I
hey,
feel
Roger
like
set this whole shit up.
I feel like either he
He probably
said
tell something
I want to
else.
be king of the world or I want to bring the world together.
I think he's more like that. Like, I wanna, have like kind of like a world peace, and then when everything settles down, he wants to probably have like a family or something.
Nah, I
That's
think
kind of how I see him, kind of like just chilling. Maybe he might end up like, all right, I'm about to just go hit a boa, just go chill over there on her island.
you see, I took it like Luffy's dream is to have like party with all the nations, like a huge
I can
party.
see that huge party in the USA.
And I can see him want to do a party with everybody he saved or something like that.
It's real, man. This is like, man, now I'm like, I want to know what it is. Like, what is it that he said for everybody to be like,
Yeah, but I
I
like
said
he's like
I.
justifying how he believes in his brother's innocence. Like I know his dream. I know who he is. You know what I mean? He doesn't want anybody to be tied up, like or freedom being taken away, something like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like he
yeah,
was basically saying, like I know him at the core, regardless of anything. I know his core beliefs. He wouldn't do something like that.
Hmm.
see, this right here, the
He was
way
that
Nami reacts is interesting. That's why I felt like for her to, I don't know, it sure sounds like you. Like, I don't know, like, I
Tommy
kind
Song.
of, because everybody, I don't know, I just feel like maybe he wants to settle down or something. Because, I mean,
I was
everybody got
about to
their
say he wants the
kids.
juiciest steak.
That could be it too. The world biggest, like, I don't like the biggest
I
steak
like
or
Jinbei
whatever.
reaction. Look, he crying. Well, I joined the crew willingly, so I can't exactly say it's not my problem. So I picked a troublesome captain. like, like, like but it's hilarious.
And
It
then
just
for Chopper too to be like amazed, that's it has to be
like
something cool because
like
Chopper only gets like that when he
yeah.
sees Frankie, like like whoa, like it
Like
has to be
this free
something cool.
cotton candy,
I
free
want
cotton
world
candy day.
peace.
You know exactly Chopper would have been like, "This is awesome." He loves his little cotton candies.
I want everybody to be free.
Could be
Oh,
something like that.
yeah.
All right, what is this? Since you got to be Pirate King to even make that possible, we better find that last.
Load Poneglyph. Then it's off
Then
to
it's all to
Laugh
laugh tell. You made it sound so easy, Frankie. It's been a long time since that poneglyph has been seen. Navy headquarters, the New World. Ah, shit.
We've intercepted a transmission. We
Blame.
have to pinpoint the origin.
Bum, bum, bum.
He's not using a white transponder signal to jam his cell. He must be desperate. I doubt he'll speak for long. We've traced its position. Where is he? All right, this is you, Suave. King,
Lucius.
Lulusia Kingdom.
Are you
All right.
asking me to pronounce it?
We could just say El Kingdom. Just El Kingdom.
Lulusia.
It's Lulusa. Lulusa. So really now, the one of 8 nations that rebelled a few days ago. It would have been an ideal place for Sabo to seek refuge. So they already know about this place. Gotta keep scrolling to
That's,
get it.
that's King of the World
Oh,
right there. You see?
I read this earlier. I didn't peep that because it looks like a tree, but that's
That's the throne.
no, that's the guy.
That's the guy. That's the king.
Yeah, that's the king.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
I
And
guess.
You could
I'm
tell on the
fine.
top of the head is like it's pointy. It's his crown because he has like a crown on his head.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
And plus, on one of the scenes that we're about to see, he's playing with butterflies, and here
you're
playing
right.
with butterflies. This is the first time we run into Imp.
俺がマリージャーの秘密のことを誰にもばらさねえように奴ら口封じの殺し屋を送り込んできたのかもうバレてもいいだろう権力は足が速いすぐに腐っちまうもんさ
Alright, here he goes.
damn. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so seeing that, I was like, okay, like, wow, that's just a big old Luffy hat.
That's the guy from 800 years ago.
Yeah, that's Sun God Nika's hat. He knows Sun God Nika's gonna be a problem, so he knows Luffy's gonna be a problem. So that's
So
what this.
that's something that they teased before we even seen, the sun god. So that's like wow. So here now, this is the second time we see him on episode 889, chapter 908 in the manga.
会議が始まったようだな期間中アラバスタの王コブラが我々に面会を求めているネフェルタリ家は800年前唯一下界に残った最初の20人の血族いわば裏切り者だ何かに気づいたか話がこじれぬことを祈ろうビッグマンカイドウの剣しかり頂上戦争から2年もはやうねりは止まらない世界の均衡など永遠には保てぬのだここらで一度大きく掃除する必要があるな
This is the scene I was telling you where he plays with butterflies. This is just like how it was in the manga.
Chamber of Flowers.
ヒム様、皆様がお揃いに。
So basically, the elders are scared of this guy. Like these are who the elders.
Oh.
Blackbeard, Lucy, and he got the princess of
Fishman Island.
There go Vivi.
Oh, snap. I do not remember all this.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we got to bring this back because I forgot about this as well. And it's like, it adds up to where we are now.
Maybe
This
he
is a
knows.
lot. How did I not remember any of this?
I thought that was it.
This was I think right around when after this 2 year mark. I think this is where this is at. That's the throne he was talking about.
歴史より消すべき灯がまたお決まりでしょうか。しからばその名を。
God.
Wow.
Mm.
Sabo got a glance at this shit.
So that's what Sabo seen when he said he seen a throne, but it wasn't empty. So he seen him.
Yeah, it was Mihawk's dad.
Yeah, it looked like it, right? With the eyes.
Yeah, because
That
Mihawk's
would be
eyes
crazy
were
if it was. But yeah, I thought that whole scene, I was like, because I was like, man, I feel like I seen this guy. And when I looked him up real quick, it told me exactly where he was at. And I was like, oh, I remember seeing this. And it's like, oh, like, it adds up now.
Yeah.
Especially him, you see the bounties and then him holding a perfectly fine picture of Vivi. So it's like and now Vivi's missing. So it's like, does he have Vivi? Like,
Yeah, what I thought was that Sabo freaking took Vivi and her dad, but now that Sabo confirmed that Cobra's dead and we didn't see Vivi with him, so I think maybe she might be with him then.
so if that's the case, maybe they killed the king and kidnapped Vivi. So now it's like, oh man, because when I first saw this, I thought it was Blackbeard, but then like when I really looked at it, I was like, nah, this can't be, like, that's not his eyes. So that's what made me look into it more, and I was like mind blown. Like, how did I forget this?
Dog, for real.
That was like a big chunk of information though.
That we didn't understand until now.
It's like they already gave it to us in the beginning, but now that everything's coming together, it's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it looked a little like the Iron Throne, like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I just think it's weird. He just got all them swords and stuff around him.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you guys think there's really a crown on his head, or maybe that's like his head? Like his head is shaped like that, like
I feel like that's his head shape.
or like his hair. Maybe that's how he wears his hair.
This is a big ass crown. He's an unlucky man. That's his fate.
Now they go back to Sanji's favorite island.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I knew I've caused a lot of problems and troubles. I'm very so glad to hear you're safe.
The Dragon Son. I wasn't the one who killed King Cobra. Of course.
King Cobra.
Of course, I perish the thought. I totally had faith in you. We knew you were innocent, Sabo-kun. Listen, when I was in Mary Gios, I saw something unbelievable.
The sky's getting dark, and those clouds. It's almost like there's something huge up there.
You heathen! When Navy HQ gets word of this treason, you'll all be impaled. Make sure they leave a few for me, Papa. Oh, God. All right.
You gotta do more feminine voice.
I ain't gonna do no Papa.
Okay. Make sure there's I say Papa. Make sure they leave a few for me, Papa. I'll never forget these dirty pels. Majesty. No, I mean, Lord Seiki, please just confess to your crimes. We don't want to kill you. Okay, there goes his eye.
Ooh, he got Mihawk's eyes.
I like this because he's crossing it out on the map already. He's like, it happened at the throne room at Pangaea Castle. See, they cut the This is what I wondered. They cut the transporters now. They say it right here. So at what point did it get cut off for Sabo to talk? But I wonder, did they hear this part? I thought there was no king of the world. But there was an empty throne.
Wasn't empty.
But it wasn't empty. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, like, did they hear that part? Or is it to the people supervising them? I think they meant cut the signal to the people that were listening, the military that were listening to them. They want to cut the signal.
What it says here, it says, as far as the surveillance division is concerned, what is up there? A shadow? No one detected anything abnormal today. Papa, I'm scared. No information was intercepted. As for that country, never exists.
That's crazy.
Now this is interesting too because even though they located Sabo saying that he's there on the island, what if he already left the island, is probably just near the island somewhere. And even if he did explode, I think with his fire he could fly too, right? With his fire.
I guess.
Because if he was on the island and it exploded, it's like, oh shit, he gonna drown. But I think with his fire, he's able to, be able to save himself if anything. But I don't know, like his background is different. Well, he do got a dog behind him, so I don't know. He might not be on that island.
Woof.
We have reports of sea quakes off the southeastern shore. Sabo got disease. Sabo, he sleep. Please be aware of tsunamis.
I think he survived that thing, though. I think he was probably I don't know. Maybe he was on sea.
These days later, aboard the Thousand Sunny. I'm scared and it's freezing. Watch out for icebergs. Lower the sails. The wind is too strong. All right. Are we close to making land, Nami? First, feels like we've entered an island climax zone. I guess the next one's a winter island. Ah, shit. We going to the winter one.
Aren't you looking dashing? Chopper!
Look at this little hat that Tama gave him. He looks so cute.
The world is that.
What are you? Giant warm eddy. A mass of warm water is being forced up at this point from somewhere.
Oh, it looks like a rapid temperature change is dangerous. We've got to run, Jinbei. We'll be swallowed up.
Leave it to me.
Wait, somebody's trapped in the water.
For real?
Anybody be alive in there?
I see him.
Mermaid?
No, he's right. I can definitely hear a lady in distress.
Of course, Sanji. Of course.
Body of water? Are you guys serious? Even if someone's in there, what are we supposed to do?
I'll cut it. Like, he really cuts it. Better not leave a scratch on the lady. One sword style.
Bird dance.
Hey guys, what's all the commotion? All right, Chopper's here.
The wind's too strong.
The wind took Chopper.
Chopper.
That's basically going on. The wind took Chopper. Luffy trying to go after him. Look at Luffy.
Look at Chopper in the air.
Takes freaking Luffy with him.
A kid popped out. One of the worst generation.
The glutton, Jewelry Bonnie.
I like that this
never existed. Yeah, look at his eyes. He got the freaking.
And now we got to color him. Zoom into Saba. Let's see what his background really look like. We'll just say that dog is from a different panel. Because look at the other panels next to him. It's not showing where he's at. That doesn't necessarily mean these people are right next to him.
That's what I'm saying. And if you look at a little cloud, you kind of see some clouds like next to his collar. So
they do look like a little bit of dust or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Dust around, that's why I was saying I don't think he was necessarily. I think he was like already setting sail away from the island. Like I think he had to know the Navy was listening to him. I don't think he's that stupid.
Of course, that's why he was using a certain.
That he was close enough to that island, be able to see that light.
Because I mean, they, like you said, they could pinpoint his location, but they can't say like, okay, he's right here next to this person's house. Like they just know that he's near it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely all got the Sabo shit wrong. I thought Bonnie was I thought Bonnie was their escape. I thought Bonnie was the one that got them out. They showed her there too. I thought she was there for a reason.
I mean,
gonna pull Sabo and Vivi out there. That's what my theory was going in. But seeing Bonnie pop up, Sabo not with her, obviously.
Right.
But Bonnie also didn't pop up in a ship or anything. You know what I mean? Bonnie just popped up from being stuck up in the water. So what does she know? This is the.
I mean, she got saved. I was like, now we're gonna find out how the hell did she get there. And
this is her explanation. This is the we're breaking down. We're getting to the last two of the worst generation, being useful to the story. This is going to be Bonnie's tie-in. You know what I mean? Now we're going to find out what's her purpose, what's going on here. We're going to, I'm pretty sure the way he's dropping details now, you know what I mean? Which it might, we might get through this in a couple chapters. Like before I would have said she might be on the crew for 25 chapters. Now I'm like, man, she might just be on 5 chapters. Where he's giving us information and then dropping you off.
I don't know, depending on the information he gives us, who knows? They might need her. They might keep her until they go. Let's find out.
It looks like she's stranded. It looks like her boat is not on sea. So it just all depends on what she needs to do. Viva car, maybe something to do with the island. Maybe I feel like she might be with them for this little arc or what's going on. Yeah. But it just gives her a purpose. Now the last one's Urager, and now people. I think maybe too he might be a potential candidate for the Blackbeard Pirates. That would make him useful. and being that last member that they've been saying is a mystery that they haven't really confirmed, like nailed down officially who is it. That'll be interesting if it is him, and make him like kind of see how he can be with Blackbeard and see how strong he can be. I think that would be dope.
Now it's like, man, even though we don't hear as much of the Bonnie and Mad Monk, it's like did he save the two, like the best two for last, or like the most important pieces for last of the worst generation, or is he just like, okay, this is where they have to just
I
come
feel
in?
like Bonnie was definitely important. We seen her following Kuma's footsteps from way back. We know Bonnie is so she looks very much like the queen. That's how she got into the reverie of that island that Kuma was the king of. She looked very familiar to the queen. And remember, she can age up, age down. So that's the thing with Bonnie is like she could very well be that queen. You know what I mean? She could very well be Kuma's wife that was from there. We don't know. Like, and I'm
So
not
you
saying
basically saying she might be like undercover.
yeah, I think I've been saying I think she's either Kuma's wife or Kuma's adopted kid that he took in. Someone that felt like a fatherly bond to him, and he's trying to get him out of this situation. Like she's been following his footsteps for a while now. If you track it, to me, Bonnie was always interesting. That she stole one of Big Mom's ships, and then every time we see her, she's pretty much going after Kuma. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
thought that was interesting that her and Kuma has always been kind of tied up in a way, and it's like we haven't really got that attention to Uraga. Uraga's just been thrown in the background. We've been hearing things about him, like he lost the cracker. You know what I mean?
Right.
We heard he defeated one of the Big Mom pirates, though. Some like lower level guy. But that was like the most we kind of got. We seen him see Kaido jump off the John. He was scared shitless when he seen Kaido. Can we go back to that? He was scared shitless when he seen Kaido. He didn't want no smoke with Kaido. You know what I mean? Especially losing the cracker. He was like, ah man. And then he seen Kaido throw himself off the John. Then he started praying. He's like, he realized what this was. The suicide attempt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like that's the only thing. So I think he might be potentially useful later. But I like this. If they do give us some bounty information, it's about damn time. Like, you know what I mean? Tie up as much as you can. I don't know if we're gonna get the Kuma shit, but let's get into some more
Well,
bounty.
I mean, like you said, if her and Kuma has a connection, I think here we're gonna find all that out now that she's with them. I feel like she's gonna say a lot of information. Well, that's if she wants to,
Why
because
would you just share information with a stranger? Like, I think it might take some time
no,
for her.
not even that, because they all she ran into Luffy before. They all ran into each other. They all met each other, but I mean, at the same time, to me, she's like the girl version of Luffy because she likes to eat a lot and stuff like that. Like she eats like Luffy. So they might bump heads, but again, she might, oh, you saved me. She might need help. She might see the paper about Sabo, or just anything. You know what I'm saying? So
It
they
adds to the intrigue. It adds to the intrigue because, like, now I'm real interested in how. I mean, we're not gonna find out about Sabo until later on. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
if she was with him at some point, she might be like, "Oh, I seen them. We were together, and somehow we got separated." And then,
This,
Kuma got saved now, so Kuma is with the Revolution Army now,
this is
and
the
like,
time to what happened at that place. Like, she's gonna reveal all that information to Luffy. Like, just
oh, true, what happened?
she was there. You know what I mean?
yeah, she was.
So this is the chance to give us that information from a first person view, and if Oda's smart, give us some flashbacks of that first person narrative.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
you know he's gonna give us flashbacks.
Yeah,
He
That's his.
loves flashbacks.
That's his
give
specialty.
us a little flashback segment of some of the things that happened, some cool shit, you know what I mean? Wow, Bonnie's explaining to them, this is what went down, you know what I mean? At last I seen Sabo, he was here, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Vivi was blah, blah, blah. Maybe you're right, and Emu got Vivi, and she was the last one to see it. Now she's about to go tell Luffy, like, Vivi was captured by you know what I mean, Emu, like, I feel like this is going to be interesting how who's captured, and because you said it, Vivi's not there, and I thought Sabo had Vivi. So the fact that he doesn't have Vivi is like, all right,
And
she
then the
might
fact that
very
we
well
just
be
seen
captured
that
by
clip
Vivi.
and he's holding a picture of Vivi, like that right there, I was like, man, I think he has to have her. Like it makes sense if he does.
And the
Yeah,
Fish Princess was in there as well. So
but
Yeah.
does
she
he?
had a sword through her.
And was that the whole light beam? Was that ancient weapon? Did he activate Uranus and she blew that shit? Like, we don't know what the hell is going on right now, but we know a lot of important characters were locked up in that whole reverie thing. So it's just very interesting. I just want to know.
Yeah,
what happened in that little thing. I mean,
Yeah,
we
because they
clearly
just showed glimpses of it starting, and then like we
Yeah.
didn't get nothing after that.
I felt like because it was a big tease, and he wanted to like break it down in parts. Because at first we thought, oh, everything must be fine. Sabo got away clean. They got Kuma. People must have escaped fine. And now we're finding out like no. They might have escaped with their lives, but they might have been the only ones to escape. Was just pulling Kuma out. They might have just left everybody there. Like you know what I mean? We're not hearing them saying Sabo pulled out. We pulled out these people. We're not hearing that right now. We're just hearing these people escape. You know what I mean? It's Luffy's fight. I'm telling you, that's Luffy's big fight. Like that's after Blackbeard, in my opinion. Like this is gonna be the one after Blackbeard.
What
I
if
feel like
now,
he's
like,
gonna have to team up with Blackbeard after we just saw that clip. I feel like at the end they're gonna end up teaming up.
Maybe.
they could fight and then like be like, all right,
Yeah.
look, we're gonna have to. We want to live. We gotta do this. And now you got the light and the darkness versus this guy. So it's like, and we don't even know his powers, but we saw what he could do. He just
I'll be mad.
obliterated a
Son.
whole
Blackbeard and Luffy fighting together.
Yeah, that'd be
That would
great.
be bloody. That would be a bloody mess. Like, it would be cool though.
Yeah, that would be interesting too. What if this whole time, what if Blackbeard really was never against Luffy? Like that could be a twist too.
I mean, at the end of the day, Blackbeard's a pirate. Every pirate
Yeah.
wants to be pirate king or like just free. Whoever the captain is like, yeah, only my word goes. Nobody else's word in the world matters.
This manga, like, even though you said it wasn't much, but to me, I feel like we just got a lot of information. Even with us going back, that was like, whoa, this is crazy right now.
Yeah, true. I'm glad you brought up that clip because that really opened up a lot more information to my mind.
Connected some more things and brought some things back too. I like the iceberg reference that we're going to a chilly island because Bass is with the Giants, right, and the Vikings. So wouldn't you expect some type of snowy island with the Vikings? Like,
yeah.
So I kind of liked it that. And I'm like, oh my god, I hope it's Elbath. Like that's a nice little tease of like, wherever we're going, it's cold. It's probably ice. Remember they shipped off 3 different ways from Wano, so they're still headed the direction they were going. So whatever island is coming, there was 3 islands there. They're gonna hit an island. They're getting close. I think it's Elbath. Seeing how chilly it is, I'm hoping it's Elbath.
And I've been saying it for the longest too. I mean,
that would be crazy though. Bonnie's the introduction of Elbath. That would be interesting. Like you know what I mean? She was the. I thought it was going to be Urager, honestly. I thought he would have made sense for Elsbeth because he's so much bigger, but I guess we're going to get her information.
I mean, he's from the Sky Island. I feel like Urager is going to end up bringing Anil back in.
Yeah, but this guy's move was just like Anil's, where Anil did in Skypiea when he brought the lightning down and did that whole flow. This was the whole, who was it on Soldier Boy skit on Breakfast Club where he said, Drake took my whole flow. This was the same thing that happened and now this was the same situation. He did the same similar move. You know what I mean?
So what if like the government, I don't know, made this person how they be experimenting and shit? Like what if he's like one of those type of people and they just made him like a king or something? Like I don't know. Like they could really take this a lot of different ways, and I don't know. My head with thoughts is like, man, this could go like this and that.
Yeah, we could discuss this for days.
We'll find out next week. There's no break. We've seen that on the chapter. Break.
Yeah, next week, and then there will be a break after next week, but we'll find out next time on One Piece. All right, guys, let us know in the comments below what y'all think about chapter 1060. Let us know what you have a prediction for the future. Where we going? What island we going to? Who is the king? What is his purpose? Just let us know in the comments below all your thoughts. We'll try to reply as best as possible.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Till next time.
Peace.